Every person you see shining today has walked through storms you couldn't imagine. Pain is not a punishment, it's a preparation. When life breaks you, it's not to destroy you, it's to rebuild you stronger, wiser, and sharper than before. The truth is, pain is life's greatest teacher. It introduces you to yourself. It strips away your comfort, your pride, your illusions, and what's left is your true character. Every setback, every heartbreak, every loss carries within it a hidden seed of power. The people who rise aren't the ones who never suffered. They're the ones who decided that their suffering would not be wasted. When you're in pain, your mind whispers to quit. But in that moment, remember this, if you can stay standing while your soul is bleeding, you are already winning. Pain has a strange way of unlocking parts of you that comfort never could. It forces you to dig deep, to search within for strength you didn't know existed. You may not see it now, but one day you'll look back and realize that the moments that hurt you the most were the same ones that shaped you the most. Success is never born from ease. It's born from endurance. It's built in silence, in tears, in nights of doubt where no one is watching. Pain molds you into someone who can handle the weight of success when it finally comes. Without pain, you'd never appreciate peace. Without struggle, victory would mean nothing. So when you feel pain, don't curse it, use it, channel it. Let it be the fuel that drives you, not the fire that burns you down. When everything inside you screams to stop, push harder. When you feel like breaking, remind yourself why you started. When the world doubts you, let that pain become your motivation to rise beyond their expectations. Every scar you carry is proof that you survived what was meant to destroy you. Pain gives you perspective. It teaches you empathy. It reminds you that strength isn't about never falling. It's about always rising after the fall. Stop running from your pain. Face it, embrace it, transform it. Because hidden inside your deepest pain is your greatest power. And the moment you decide to use that pain, you turn your suffering into your story, your struggle into your strength, and your wounds into wisdom. Pain is temporary, growth is permanent. Use pain as an opportunity for success, and you'll realize that what once broke you, built you. Let me tell you something real. Pain has a way of showing up when you least expect it, when you think you've got everything under control, when the path ahead seems smooth. Then suddenly, life hits you with something you didn't see coming. A rejection, a loss, a failure, a moment that knocks the air right out of your chest. I've been there, we've all been there. That moment where you start questioning everything, your dreams, your abilities, even your worth. You start wondering, why me? Why now? But here's the truth that took me years to understand. Those moments, those painful blows, are not the end of your story. They're the beginning of a stronger, more focused, more powerful version of you. I remember a time when everything I wanted seemed to fall apart right in front of me. The door I thought would open slammed shut. The people I trusted disappeared. I was left standing there feeling like all my hard work had been for nothing. The pain was heavy, it burned deep. But somewhere in that darkness, something inside me shifted. I stopped asking, why did this happen to me? And started asking, what can I do with it? And that's where transformation begins. That's where your real strength starts to form, not when everything is going right, but when everything goes wrong and you still refuse to quit. You see, rejection has a funny way of redirecting you. It doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means there's something bigger waiting for you, something that needs a tougher version of you to handle it. That setback isn't your ending, it's a setup for your comeback. But you've got to make a choice in that moment. You can let the pain bury you, or you can let it build you. You can stay bitter, or you can get better. I chose to use that pain as fuel. I took every ounce of disappointment and turned it into energy. I trained harder, I focused deeper. I worked while others doubted. Because pain, when used right, becomes motivation in its purest form. It keeps you hungry, it keeps you humble, it keeps you fighting when others give up. The truth is, nobody grows without pressure. Nobody reaches greatness without struggle. Pain is the gym where your spirit trains. Every rejection, every failure, every moment you thought was meant to destroy you, it was actually shaping you. Think about it, every person you admire today has a story that begins with pain. What makes them different is that they didn't stop there. They took the punch, they stumbled, but they got back up. They used the pain to sharpen their vision, to fuel their drive, to light a fire so fierce that nothing could put it out. And that's what you have to do. Take that pain, whatever it is right now, and turn it into purpose. Let it remind you how much you want it. Let it teach you what comfort never could. Because at the end of the day, success tastes better when you've earned it through struggle. Pain is proof that you're still in the fight. And if you're still in the fight, it means you're still in the game. Don't waste that pain, use it. Consistency during painful seasons. It's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. Because when life hurts, when your heart's heavy, when nothing seems to be working, that's when most people stop showing up. They lose the fire, they lose the rhythm, they start believing that maybe it's not meant to be. But But let me tell you something, the people who win, the people who rise above, they don't stop when it hurts. They show up anyway. They train anyway. They believe anyway. Pain doesn't scare them, it sharpens them. It's easy to be disciplined when you feel good, when the results are coming fast, when everyone's cheering for you. But the real test isn't how you perform on your best days, it's how you keep pushing on your worst ones. It's how you handle the silence when no one's clapping, how you keep grinding when no one's watching, how you keep believing when every part of you wants to give up. Consistency is the difference between almost and accomplished, between potential and power, between wishing and winning. When you're in pain, you're in the forge, the place where strength is built. The fire feels unbearable, but it's shaping something unbreakable inside you. Every time you show up despite the pain, you're sending a message to your future self. I'm not here to quit, I'm here to conquer. And that mindset, that consistency changes everything. You see, pain is temporary, but discipline, that's permanent. Every rep you push through while hurting, every early morning when you don't feel like moving, every late night when you stay up just to finish, those moments become your foundation. They become your armor. That's what builds champions. Everyone wants the glory, but few want the grind. Everyone wants success, but few can handle the silence before it comes. The ones who make it are the ones who can keep showing up in the dark, trusting that the light is coming. And when it does, when it finally breaks through, it hits differently because you know what it took to get there. You've got to understand, consistency isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. You'll fall, you'll fail, you'll doubt yourself. But the key is you don't stop, you keep moving. Even if it's slow, even if it's small, just keep moving forward. Success doesn't come from doing great things once. It comes from doing small things consistently over time, even when they hurt. Pain is just the body's way of testing your mind. It asks, do you really want this? And if your answer is yes, then prove it. Prove it by showing up. Prove it by giving your best every single day, even when it feels like you've got nothing left. Because every time you stay consistent through pain, you're growing stronger, tougher, more focused. The pain will fade, but what it builds inside you will last forever. Consistency is the bridge between your pain and your purpose. And if you can cross that bridge without quitting, you'll reach a version of yourself that even pain can't touch. Right now, I want you to think about your own struggle. Yeah, you. Don't look away. Don't pretend it's not there. Close your eyes for a second and picture the thing that's been weighing you down, the challenge, the loss, the rejection, the pressure that keeps you up at night. Feel it, because that's where the fight is. That's where greatness begins. Every single one of us has something that tries to break us. For some, it's failure. For others, it's fear. For some, it's the voice in their head whispering, you'll never make it. But here's the truth. The ones who rise above are not the ones who never feel pain. They're the ones who face it head on. They look their struggle in the eye and say, you will not define me. You see, pain is personal. It's not the same for everyone. Your pain might not look like mine, but it burns just as deep. Maybe you're fighting through a season where everything feels uncertain. Maybe you've lost something or someone that made you question your purpose. Maybe you've been working so hard, giving your all, and still nothing seems to move. I want you to hear me clearly. This is not the end of your story. This is the training ground for your strength. You've got to stop running from the pain and start running through it. Because every time you run through it, you discover a part of yourself you didn't even know existed. So I want you to visualize your pain right now. Not as a wall, but as a door. And on the other side of that door is everything you've been praying for, everything you've been fighting for. But the only way through is forward. No shortcuts, no easy routes, no skipping the struggle. You've got to step through the fire to get to the gold. I know it hurts. I know it feels heavy. But that weight you're carrying, it's not there to crush you. It's there to condition you. You're not buried, you're being planted. And when you rise, you'll rise stronger, sharper, wiser. So ask yourself right now, sometimes a single sentence can change the way you see your entire journey. Words of power, especially when they're forged in pain, spoken through struggle, and proven by perseverance. There's a quote I live by, the pain you feel today is the strength you'll feel tomorrow. Let that sink in for a moment. The very pain that feels unbearable right now, the pressure that feels impossible to endure, that's the same force that's building your future strength. It's molding you, stretching you, preparing you for something greater. You see, most people want success without the scars, but the scars are the proof that you've fought for something real. Pain doesn't come to stop you, it comes to shape you. Every time life knocks you down and you get back up, that's strength being built. Every time you keep going when your heart's breaking, that's strength being built. Every time you choose faith over fear, persistence over quitting, discipline over comfort, that's strength being built. You can't read that in a book. You can't watch it in a movie, and you can't learn it from someone else. You gotta live it. You gotta bleed for it. You've gotta earn it. That's what makes the journey worth it. The pain you're in right now, whatever it is, has purpose. It's not random, it's not meaningless. It's doing something inside you that success never could. Success is the reward. Pain is the teacher. It refines you, it humbles you, and it shows you that you're far more powerful than you ever believed. When you walk through pain with your head held high, you're telling the world, I might be hurting, but I'm not broken. I might be tired, but I'm not done. That's power. That's grit. That's heart. And that's what separates the good from the great. You can't build muscle without resistance, and you can't build character without pain. So when you find yourself in that dark season, don't curse it, use it. Remember this, every great story, every hero, every champion has that one chapter where it looked like they'd lost everything. But that's not where their story ended, that's where it began to turn. Your pain is the plot twist that leads to your breakthrough. One day, you'll look back and realize that the moments that hurt the most were the very moments that built your foundation. Because pain doesn't just make you strong, it makes you real. It gives you depth, it gives you empathy, it gives you fire. So the next time you feel like you can't take another step, whisper to yourself, this pain is not my punishment, it's my preparation. And when you truly understand that nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you from turning that pain into unstoppable strength. When life hits you hard, when the pain feels too heavy, when the world seems to be pushing you to your breaking point, there's one thing you've got to do: use it. Don't waste it. Don't run from it. Don't numbers, use it. Every drop of frustration, every ounce of disappointment, every sleepless night, it's all energy. It's all fire. You've got to take that pain and turn it into power. That's how real champions are made. That's how you rise when others stay down. You see, pain is raw power. It's untamed, it's wild, and it's waiting for you to direct it. The mistake most people make is trying to escape it. They drown it in distractions, hide it behind smiles, pretend it doesn't exist. But if you want to rise, you've got to face it. You've got to let it fuel you. When you're tired of being overlooked, use it. When you're tired of being doubted, use it. When life tells you can't, use it. Don't let pain silence you, let it sharpen you. Turn it into your driving force. Every rep at the gym, every late night studying, every hour building your dream while the world sleeps, pour that pain into it. Make it your fuel, not your failure. Because pain is energy, and energy, when directed with purpose, creates power. The fire that burns inside you can destroy you or define you. The choice is yours. Every time you feel that pain, remind yourself, this is my fuel. This is what's going to separate me from everyone who quit when it got hard. You're not just working for success. You're fighting for redemption, for purpose, for peace. You're proving to yourself that the pain didn't break you. It built you. There's something powerful about turning the thing that tried to hurt you into the very thing that pushes you to greatness. It's poetic. It's divine. Because the world expects you to fold. The world expects you to quit. But when you use that pain as motivation, you become unstoppable. You start to walk differently. You start to talk differently. You start to believe differently. Because deep down, you earned every inch of your progress through fire. So when life gets tough, and it will, don't shrink, don't complain, smile at the pain and whisper, thank you. Because that pain is doing something no comfort ever could. It's awakening your potential. It's forging your strength. It's lighting a fire that comfort could never ignite. Use it, say it again, use it. When they doff you, use it. When they laugh at you, use it. When life breaks you, use it. Because one day when you stand on top, when you look back at everything you survived, you'll realize that the pain wasn't your enemy. It was your training partner. It didn't stop you. It pushed you. It didn't destroy you. It designed you. Every scar, every setback, every sleepless night, it all mattered. So from this day forward, stop running from your pain and start using it to build your power. Because your pain is not the end, it's the beginning of your greatness. There's a moment in every powerful speech, in every story of victory, where the room goes quiet, completely still. No music, no noise, no applause, just silence. That silence is sacred. It's the space between who you were and who you're becoming. And that's what I want you to feel right now. Because silence isn't empty, it's full of answers. It's in those silent moments, when the crowd isn't cheering, when the world isn't watching, that you truly meet yourself. You see, everyone loves the roar of success, the lights, the energy, the celebration, but very few are willing to sit in the silence that comes before it. That silence, that space, that stillness, that's where your strength is born. It's the place where you process your pain, where you decide what kind of person you're going to be after the storm. You can't fake that, you can't rush that. You have to feel it. You have to let that silence teach you. Because when you're standing on the edge of giving up, When the noise in your head is too loud, sometimes the greatest power move you can make is to stop, breathe, and listen. Listen to your heart still beating. Listen to your purpose still whispering. Listen to that quiet voice inside that says, I'm not done yet. That silence is your reset button. It's your moment to remember why you started, why you fought so hard, why you can't quit now. So when you're standing on that stage, whether it's a literal stage or the stage of life, pause. Look out at the crowd or look up at the sky and let the silence hit you. Let it remind you how far you've come. Let it carry the weight of your journey, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the pain, the grind, the moments when nobody believed in you, but you kept going anyway. That pause, that breath, that heartbeat of silence before your final words, it's more powerful than any shout, any scream, any cheer, because it's real, it's raw, it's truth. When you pause, the audience feels your journey. They don't just hear your words, they feel your fight. They see the pain behind the triumph, the process behind the power. That's what connects hearts. That's what moves people. And that's what turns a moment into a movement. So when you reach that point in your speech or in your life where you know the next words matter, don't rush them. Don't fill the silence. Own it. Stand tall in it. Let that silence speak for you. Because in that silence, the pain that once tried to break you stands in all of the strength it created. In that silence, you're no longer the person who suffered. You're the person who overcame. And when you finally speak again, when you deliver that last line, let it come from the deepest part of your soul. Let it echo with the weight of your story and the fire of your faith. Then pause one last time, because that silence, that pause, that breath is where your power lies.